On a recent trip to the UK, I had an amazing opportunity to stop in Liverpool. A couple interesting facts about Liverpool. It was founded in 1207 by King John, who was villainized in literature as the main enemy of Robin Hood. Of course, he was Prince John in those tales. Also, Liverpool was the location of the head office of the White Star Line, the company responsible for Titanic. Interestingly, while Titanic never made a stop in Liverpool, it did carry the city's name on its stern. The port of Liverpool sits on the Mersey River, which was popularized in song by Jerry and the Pacemakers. And while this may be a surprise, it is the city that gave us the Beatles. I spent the day with my buddy Don Terrace from Don's Family Vacations. The plan was simple. Take the Mersey River cruise, then jump on a hop-on, hop-off bus to get an overview of the sights, with the goal of hopping off somewhere near Matthew Street to find the famous Cavern Club that the Beatles played at close to 300 times on their way to making it big. So here's how the day went. We made our way off of the cruise ship and worked our way through the cruise terminal. It was a little bit of a walk to get through the cruise terminal. We left Albert Pier and walked toward the Mersey Ferry terminal, stopping to look at the Fab Four shop and grabbing a few pics at the famous Beatles statue. We boarded the Mersey Ferry and embarked on what would be around a 1-hour river cruise. The cruise was fairly tame as we worked our way up one side of the Mersey and then down the other. We were certainly privy to some cool sights. We saw, of course, our cruise ship, the Regal Princess, the Wheel of Liverpool alongside the M&S Bank Arena. And we also got a really good look at a trio of buildings known as the Three Graces. This is the Royal Liver Building, the Cunard Building, and the Port of Liverpool Building. There were some cool looking buildings on both sides of the Mersey, and all in all, it was a good use of an hour. After our river cruise, we boarded our hop-on, hop-off bus, took the 14-stop red route offered by the Liverpool City Sights touring company, and took us about an hour to ride the route. These tours are great because you get to see a lot in a short amount of time. We saw both the Anglican and Roman Catholic cathedrals, St. George's Hall, and many other amazing buildings. We jumped off the bus at stop 3, and after a quick stop at the Liverpool Lego store, we started to make our way to Matthew Street to see where Beatlemania began. We did make a stop at Greg's. Greg's a UK staple. It's a pop-in, fast casual spot where you can grab a quick bite and a drink. I snagged a bacon and cheese croissant and the sausage roll that everybody had been raving about. Well, let me tell you this, it lived up to the hype. Now, belly's full, we spotted the entrance to Matthew Street just a few feet from Greg's. And let me say this little tucked away street was magical. I've been to a couple spots where you know that because of what happened in a place, the world was changed. Well, this was one of those spots. We didn't dip into the cavern, but just seeing the entrance and knowing this is the spot where the boys played close to 300 shows in the early 1960s, it really cemented the good feeling of an already great day in Liverpool. We left Matthew Street and walked the 1 mile back to the dock. We made our way through the cruise terminal and back onto the ship. Fantastically, we were serenaded by Beatles music as we dropped our lines and sailed off to our next destination. So has Liverpool forgotten about the Beatles? Has the world forgotten about the Beatles? No on both accounts, and probably no forever. It's amazing all these years later, Beatlemania still alive and well. Wow, what a great day. Always great to spend it with my friend Don. Yeah, another adventure in the books. This is Tony for La Lido Loca, and until the next time, I'll see you on the Lido.